Hello everyone, and today we're gonna be looking uh, at the IFT 221 signature project that I created with Professor Jing Sung Nu. And to those of you who don't know who's speaking, my name is Ali Ghani. And so, what is this project is that we have to choose a topic that concerns uh, like what many people don't focus about. And for me, the certain topic that I chose is video game addiction. Now, many of you ask why I chose it. Well, basically, I chose it like throughout the pandemic. Many people are stuck at home, they're unemployed, and the only way that they feel that they connect is through social media. And video game addiction is like a platform to social media. You could talk with other players, talk with any, or you could even talk to your friends like through a video. However, the downside with video games is that some people become addicted to them. It's later classified as a disorder, but however, there's not a lot of evidence of it. So let's just go to the home page, and right here you see that this is my home page of the video game addiction. Now you see this is the background color here. This is the header. You see the logo. You see the different sections. Okay, the header is different color. It's orange. No, it's Egyptian gold, and this one is uh, greenish color, I believe. I don't know what. Okay, so you see here the title, you see the information conducted by me, and why I write INFT to the one multimedia signature. Now, you see the welcome sign that's saying you are if you're visiting with welcome, my name is Ali Ghani, which means I'm the second year student, and this website is part of my signature. Now, normally, like for those of you who ask, well, how can I do this? Well, basically, you have to download the net. You have to use NetBeans to create like the one. You have to download application called Basmatic Y, which I showed here. With this one, you click that. However, for me, mine's already expired, so I don't click that. And that one, that gives you like the blueprint to create your web page. Then you go to your NetBeans and then you create it. Now, normally, like if you want to do it to submit it like open public, you gotta go to AWS. But no, for this, for future IT students, if you're taking INFT 221, to do all this, you don't have to worry. The professor's gonna give you like a link to those to the application and AWS of that, so they're gonna be free. Anyway, let's continue. And for the signature project, as very again, now you may ask because yes, the way I spoke. Okay, now let's click on the home page, and we already here. This is the home page, and why you may ask. As a result, due to the pandemic, many people are stuck to being attacked with their device, and they do not know how to break up the cycle, which is mostly true. Well, it kind of depends on some people. Some um, are not affected by video game because they have like a certain control mechanism, while some people don't. But there's not a lot of evidence to research it, since it's kind of controversial. All right, now next one, let's see the self-reflection, which is here. Now, for my self-reflection, I just explain why I'm connected with this issue because like during my high school year, I normally like when I get home, um, like after oh, normally when I get home or or when I was in the lunch hour in my high school, I The only thing that I did was playing through the video, played through the phone. And this issue was a bit troubling because whenever I uh, whenever I was like feeling bored, I always grabbed the phone, which means I didn't think of it. I just grabbed it and I played the video game, and I realized I had no control with this, so and it was interfering with my routine of studies and the health issue. But however, like did explain my idea on what needs to do. There will be some people who will not disagree. So everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So let's click on the other link. How gaming don't define. We gotta hit it. Now, if I forgot to tell you, now you got all your headers here, and these are the paragraph. These are headers, and this is the paragraph. The same one, header, paragraph, gaming disorder. Okay, now what is gaming disorder? Now that would be a pattern of persistent or recurrent game behavior. Now, digital game, video game, that which may be online, in short, over the internet or online, and these could be manifested in three different pairs. Impaired control over gaming, like the onset, the frequency, the intensity, duration, terminating, meaning how long you play the game. The increased priority given to gaming to the extent that gaming takes place over the life, interest, and daily, meaning the gaming addiction takes over you, and the continuation or the escalation despite the occurring negative consequence. You mean you still continue playing video game and you don't know how to put the phone down. Now, you see all this sentence. You see this JPG image, which is already shortened. We have a video here by PBS. I grabbed this from YouTube. As you see.
Let's go.
Alright. And then as we go to the rest of video gaming addiction, we have another one, like how it has negative effects because which is asking what does it do. The sedentary lifestyle, the hour is like how many hours you spend on sitting at your computer, the lack of exercise when with video gaming, like weight gain, poor posture, and the risks of type 2 diabetes increase, the lack of social engagement. The issue with that is that not many children don't know like which one's the reality, like which like from the real world. They may think like the video game is real and like to interact, be social with other peers, because many people don't know how to do that because they're playing video games or they lost it since they spend too much time. And what else? You have seizures and stress injuries, like from the BMJ or British Medical Population article that the risk for video game can lead to epilepsy or the seizure disorder due to flickering graphic lights, colors of video games may trigger the seizure activity. And then there's more evidence suggesting that video game playing may lead to repetitive stress injuries or the risk of such as shooting games or more like a shooting game like Fortnite. And you see here we got I think a PNG or JPG image, and we also have another video from YouTube. Like normally there's gonna be more videos, but however, like one was from PBS, like the first one they show, and this one is a video sketch to show how it affects the individual, like who play video game, and the other one with from the gaming disorder. It just talked about like the the concept of addiction and how challenging is it to classify it, and why is it still in debate. And then we go to the creation of the ESRB. Now, to focus on that, we got two videos in here and a PNG image. So right here, this talks about how the ESRB is created. Now, if you don't know what that means, it's the Entertainment Software Rating Board. So, and there were a couple video games that led to this creation, which is, let's see, as you see in the title, Dark History of Mortal Kombat, you see here. This video game was the most controversial one of all when it was released, since there was a case uh, that's between the mother of a child called Andrea Wilson, who lost her child from due to that, who lost her child named Noah when he was playing with his friend, who was the teen, the same as him. They literally roleplay as a couple characters from the Mortal Kombat franchise. However, his friends stabbed him in the chest with a kitchen knife, severing his aorta, and Wilson died from massive bloodlust. And this court case took in November, and this issue happened like November 22nd, 1997. So the mother sued the company that created Mortal Kombat back then, which was Midway Games. She alleged that his Yancy was addicted to Mortal Kombat, and he believed that he was the character Cyrex, who was the yellow ninja, the yellow robot ninja, basically. And he says that the character performed a fatality, which is like grabbing them around the neck in a headlock and stabbing in the chest. And she claims that the design that Midway did and the marketing caused it, and she alleged that the company designed Mortal Kombat to addict player for the acceleration of violence, and which is like the target of young audience to be addicted to the game. But however, another article, Purdue Export, states that this is like a new article. However, like another article that supports like this case, well, not supporting the case, but more relatively like gives like connection to the idea of technology. Like that video game developers that use technology can, how should I say, can create the game to be more realistic, like replicas cities, and then like back before, because like back when it was in the 80s or 90s, video games were very limited back then. They were 8-bit graphics and all. And now, like in today's society, the video game world has become more immersed. Because like gaming is incomparable. Like in today's game is comparable to the game Pong in 1972, since everyday life is replicated in video games, such as let's say you wanna drive a 1967 Chevy car. Boom, you have it in a video game. There's also like in a social media platform inside a video game that's like that like a Facebook or Twitter, anything you want to call.